Hey, what's up, good people? How you doing? Welcome to Stock Up with Larry Jones. Hey, always I have to keep asking you to hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell if you're new. But if you've been with me for a while, just hit the like button. Listen, I'm gonna just get straight to the point with this because I just want to talk about some things. I took a poll earlier today for those of you that's in crypto about where do you see the most money. And I posted that poll about 15 minutes ago. So we'll see where it is now. I was trying to wait to about 500 people take the poll. So we should be there by the time we get there or close to it. But I also briefly want to talk about the market, and then I want to talk about dreams. This one is like a continuation of my Sunday inspiration because it's Dr. Martin Luther King Day. Now, I'm going to say some things, that may get me shadow banned yet again. And I just got my views back to almost normal. They're still underperforming, but we thank God for this platform. It allows me to talk to you guys, but sometimes I just want to just kick back and be myself and tell you guys the truth, right? So let's just get the business out of the way. I want you guys to leave me a comment of a good, profitable, long-term stock that you plan on having for 2024, or you think that 2024, if this sell-off continues and the market continues to trend down in the month of January leading into February, what is a stock, just the stock first, that you see opportunity to buy the dip? Is it Tesla, since it's been selling off, right? What else? Is it Apple? Apple's been cooling off. Tesla's been cooling off. What are the positions that you are going to establish now that we are in a downturn that you're going to hold and load up? No, I'm not going to say load up. I don't like to use that term. To buy on a discount that you plan on holding for the next 3, 7 to 10 years, okay? That you think it's a buying opportunity, because that is the fundamental basis of this page. That's what I like to do. Even with all my swing trading, my occasional day trading, I take my winnings, I take my profits, and I put it into my long-term stock. And I do the same thing with crypto. I take these micro coins, these altcoins, when I take the run-ups, and it funds my layer ones. It funds my Ethereum. It funds my Bitcoin. You see? So that's my approach, okay? So listen, today is Moo Moo Monday, though it's a holiday. Go ahead and take advantage of that. That's going to be the second link below, and get up to 15 free stock and 5.1% on your uninvested money. Let's look at the poll, right? There's another poll that I want you guys to see first. Now, the poll that I want you guys to see first is, other than Bitcoin, what crypto will benefit when the spot ETF gets approved? As you can see, I posted this 3 weeks ago. Look at this. 59% of you said ETH, right? And then behind that, there was a tie for SOL and XRP and then ADA, right? Well, you guys were right, because ETH did have the biggest run-up. Ethereum did have the biggest run-up. Now, the poll, let me hit refresh. That's me with the Earn Your Leisure guys, okay? So let's see where we are at now. Did we get 500? Just under. We're at 443. Here's what I'm going to post, because these are really good, all right? Look at this. What's going to make you more money in 2024? Out of 443 people, so I posted this. Oh, it says 43 minutes ago now, all right? Look, 44% of you said Bitcoin, and 42% of you said Bitcoin miners. What, all right? What's going to make you more money in 2024? So I'm going to call this a tie. By the end of the day, this will be thousands. And so I'm going to call this a tie. So not the Bitcoin ETF according to this audience this is showing me where you guys are going to put your money. So according to this, half of you going to put it into Bitcoin and the other half are going to put it into the Bitcoin miners. You see? So this is what I like about these polls, because it shows me where the public is, right? And who moves the markets? The public. Because if you buy, it goes up. If you sell, it dumps, right? And so we know that the whales now are in, and they have bigger power, buying power than we do. And they are the true market movers, okay? So I want you to take this poll. It's in my community page, and let me know where you plan on making money at. I believe that it's more information now about the miners. I have been educating a lot about the miners, Bitcoin miners, so I know a lot of you guys now see where you can make money as far as my audience goes. Now, let me go right into what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about dreams. And I wanted to talk about not just my dreams, but your dreams. But let's talk about Dr. Martin Luther King for a minute. And I just want to say this. As a black man in America, I want you guys to, let's do a little background first. Dr. Martin Luther King, believe it or not, a lot of you may not know this, was actually a Republican and not a Democrat, okay? And I know I go hard on both parties, but at this period, I have been going harder on a specific party. And that is the party that most of the mayors and most of the mayors actually of these inner cities, these big cities that are impoverished and that are paying more for everything, and they have the highest crime rates, I wanted to just shine a light, click, on who controls the cities. That's all I wanted to do, was shine a light on it, right? And so now it may seem like, because of my comments, that I'm leaning to one side. No, I definitely don't want you to run to the other party. I really don't. Because the only thing I hate worse than the party that I've been shining a light on is the other party. And maybe that's what I'm going to talk about on my other page. Like, you can't handle the truth. But let's stick to dreams. Martin Luther King was a dreamer. And, you know, he made the comment, he had a dream that one day his children will be, you know, judged by the content of their character and not the color of their skin. And as an African-American male here, someone that you guys have seen hundreds, if not thousands of videos by now, I'm going to tell you this, and this is why. I put the crypto piece and I put the stock piece in there just so I could say this, because that's the way the algorithm works. It's going to punish me if I just get on and talk about this. So I front end it with that valuable information so I could say this. Listen, to those states that are trying to get rid of African American studies and African American history, shame on you. In America, you guys know that the truth is the only thing that will make you free. In America is one of the only places I know where everybody gets to tell their story. Everybody gets to talk about their journey, except the black male. And I can't tell you how many times I'm in a room and I'll tell people about the past, and someone of another color goes, no, it goes this way. Well, and please, before you hit the stop button, please listen, because this is about harmony. That's what this speech is all about. It's about harmony. Martin Luther King was about equal rights for everyone, all right? And so this history is American history and not just black history. It's American history. What I love about Martin Luther King is he was a truth teller. He loved the truth. I love the truth. And what I'm going to tell you guys is this. Don't listen to the media when it comes to knowing the truth about your neighbors that don't look like you. Talk to your neighbors. Talk to the people that you work with. Talk to the people that you go to church with. Talk to the people, that are your neighbors, and listen to their truth. Okay. Italians have their truth that an American don't know. The Italians know their truth. The Hispanic know their truth. The Chinese know their truth. The Japanese know their truth. The Puerto Ricans know their truth. Listen, African American males, or what's not males, African Americans, period. All right. I don't know why I put that male in there because I'm an African American male. I can only tell you through my lens. These are the truths. I came up in the city of Chicago and I saw a lot of corruption. Things have changed now because we are standing on the shoulders of people like Martin Luther King, who was not the only one. Listen, I'm going to shadow a little bit on my age. I remember going to the Deep South with my dad and seeing on a bathroom, even though the laws has changed and it said whites only. They gave you a big key with a little key, a big wooden key, and we had to go around the back of a gas station to use the washroom. Okay? When I was a child in the Deep South, it wasn't here in the North, but it was in the Deep South. And I used to wonder why my aunts and uncles lived there. But last year on this day, I showed you a picture of my great uncle, who was one of the first African-American chaplains in the Navy. I showed you a period of my grandmother who just passed in 2019. God bless her soul. That's where I got my giving spirit from. My grandma, Dorothy, we call her Medea. She was part of the welcoming committee that welcomed Dr. Martin Luther King to Chicago. All right. And so I have deep roots in this. I'm very passionate about this. Now, why are you talking about this, Larry? So I want you guys to know that these parties are evil, and you have to admit whether you're going to vote for this one or this one. You have to admit that the fact that years later, we have these same two guys that we have to vote for, and that's it, is a joke. It's an absolute joke, and it's an insult to American intelligence. It's an insult to your intelligence, all right? It's a total insult that these are the only two choices that we get. But I just want to say this. We, the people, whether you're black, white, Hispanic, Puerto Rican, Mexican, Jewish, it doesn't matter. We, the people, even for those of you that are around the world that's dealing with the same foolishness by these evil governments, if we, the people, stop listening to these knuckleheads and listen to one another and find out that we're in the same boat, then we can go a long way. And what I want to end by saying is Dr. Martin Luther King says, I have a dream. Well, I have a dream. I have a dream that we could look at the truth in the eye and realize it's a truth. And no, you didn't do anything wrong compared to some of the civil rights issues of the past, but it did happen, right? Just like the Holocaust happened, just like other atrocities that are happening. And some are happening right now, okay? So you can't erase it. The reason why it's important to remember it is so that it'll never happen again. And one of the things that I thank God for on Gen X and Gen Z and the younger generations is that, yeah, there's a lot of problems. And yeah, and I know they don't have the same work ethics. Some of them, not all of them. Never use a broad brush. But they're not as racist as you and I are. And I'm just saying generationally. They definitely not racist as our grandparents were and our great-grandparents were. They don't care because they go to school together and they see things for what they are. They really do. And I don't care, some of you that are listening to me, you're bigots. There's a few bigots gotta be listening to me because money is money. Your grandchild, your daughters and your sons and your grandchildren and your granddaughters, your grandsons, your granddaughters, they're going to change things. They're going to change it for the good. because they understand it. We're the same. And so I want to end by saying this: dream, dream. So I was talking to the 0.005% of you that are watching, you bigots. Unsubscribe. You don't deserve to earn any money if you're a bigot. Whether you are, I don't care what color you are. If you're a black bigot, if you're a white bigot, if you're a bigot, please unsubscribe. We don't need you here. I'm not chasing numbers. When I first started this journey, I wanted to have 1 million subscribers. I'm chasing the truth, because the truth is what's going to make you and I free, right? And so I thank God that I get to get on this platform and talk to generations and nations and male and female, and just tell the truth and let the chips fall where they may, because that's what gives me good sleep at night. So dream a big dream. Number one, get rid of all of this craziness that separates us by looking at people by their nationality and by their color and all of this stuff, when you guys don't even get it. There's beauty in different cultures. I celebrate the different cultures. There's beauty in someone that does not look like me, and it's to be celebrated and not just tolerated. All right. And so I keep saying the dream. Here's what I want to say to all of you guys: dream a big dream. Dream a big dream. Martin Luther King had a dream. Let's keep that dream alive, and let's get your dreams. Let's start on your dreams. What are your dreams for your financial future? What are your dreams for your health, your wealth? What are your dreams for your family, for your wife, for your husband, for your children? What are your dreams? Don't look at where you are, but concentrate on your dreams. Do you dream on owning your house right out? Then dream that dream and work on that dream. Do you dream on being financially free? Then start on that dream and work on that dream, right? Do you dream in harmony in your relationships, in your friendships, in your marriages? Then work on that dream. Start today by dreaming, because you are the ones that's going to change this country and every other country that's listening to me. And one day, when we tell these liars in both of these parties that we not taking this crap no more, all of y'all got to go, we cleaning house, watch they straighten up and fly right, like the old folk used to say. So dream a big dream for yourself. I said all of that so I could talk to you, because I'm here every day, regardless of what color or what sex you are. I am hitting you with the truth, because I love and care about you. These liars in both parties, the reps and the Dems, they don't care about you. They care about lining their pockets, right? Remember, when people tell you their truth, listen to them about their truth, because the spin doctors want to control the narrative, and that's not right. So let's never forget what happened. Never, ever forget. You can't erase my past, right? And I'm not going to let you erase my past. Neither can I erase your past. And people that are non-African American had some rough past, right? We all got a story to tell. Let's listen to one another. Let's not let anybody erase our past, because I'm not going to let you do that to me or anybody that looks like me. And let's realize that we are all created by God, right? And let's realize that if you look in the blood lineage, since the first man, we are all brothers and sisters. And let's realize that you can't love God without loving his people. And let's realize that at the end of the day, you're going to be judged on how you treat one another. May the dream live on. We'll see you tomorrow. Live, love, laugh, and learn.